bibimbap, a fantastic meal in a bowl that has juicy marinated beef, julienne vegetables, egg with the richness of the yolk, spicy sauce on top, and a drizzle of sesame oil. And if you use the earthenware, you get that crispy layer of rice in the bottom. It's amazing, and I want to share this with you today. Okay, so the first thing that I do for my bibimbap is I marinate the bulgogi, or the marinated beef. And generally you use thinly sliced ribeye. So let me just show you real quickly. They're really thinly sliced, and the reason why we use these is because it takes just a short amount of time to get it marinated. What I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate it with a bunch of things. So soy sauce, sesame oil, sugar, scallions, garlic, and a little bit of black pepper. And then I'm going to marinate it for about 30 minutes. All right, so the beef is marinating, and while that's happening, I'm going to prep the vegetables that are going to go into our bibimbap. And the first thing I want to show you is how I prep my spinach. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to blanch my spinach. It's about 2 pounds. It seems like a lot, but it really isn't once it's cooked down. I'm going to blanch it real quick for no more than 3 seconds, and then I'm going to pour it in my colander, rinse out the water, pour cold water through it so that it'll stop the cooking process, and then I squeeze out all the excess water, put it in a little mixing bowl, and then I will season it with salt, pepper, sesame oil, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of scallions. That's it. All right, after I've done seasoning my spinach, I'm gonna give it a little taste, make sure it's good. It's perfect. And then once I'm done with the spinach, I'm gonna do the same thing with my bean sprouts. I prepare it the same way. The blanching, squeezing out the excess water, and seasoning with the same ingredients. Okay, so for the carrots and onions, it's very simple. We're going to cut them into matchstick pieces, and we're going to saute them individually. Carrots with soy sauce, sugar, maybe a little bit of sesame oil, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the onions. I'm gonna prepare them separately because I wanna present them separately in the bowl. All right, so now we're making the spicy chili sauce. We're gonna use gochujang, which is Korean chili paste. I've got some here in my bowl already. And to this, we're going to add soy sauce, sesame oil, sesame seed, garlic, and a little bit of honey. Okay, so I've mixed all my ingredients for my spicy chili sauce. That's right here, but I need to taste it to make sure it's good. So let's give it a taste. It's good, a little spicy. All right, everyone, we're almost to the finish line where we can enjoy our bibimbap. The first thing we need to do though, before assembling, is to pan fry our marinated beef. After we do that, we're going to use our earthenware today, and it's special because you get to serve it hot right from here. So we're going to first put a single layer of sesame oil and a bed of rice. On top of the rice, I'm going to assemble my vegetables to make it look really pretty. So I'm going to use it in this order: the carrots, the onions, spinach, bean sprouts. And this is it's an optional vegetable. It's called fernbreak. I may or may not add that on there. And then we're gonna add the beef. And then in the center, we're gonna add an egg yolk. And then we're gonna put it on top of the stove top. And then let the rice sizzle. And you'll hear the crackling sound, and you'll see the steam coming up through the rice. And then that's when it's gonna be ready. After that, we're going to drizzle some sesame oil and then a dollop of spicy sauce. And then we can eat. All right, it's been assembled. It's been heated up on the stove, sizzling. You can smell the aroma. I went ahead and added the gochujang and I mixed it up. And it's going to be really hot, but I'm going to give it a taste. All right, here we go. A little bit of the marinated bulgogi. Oh my gosh, that was so good. You get the crunchy of the rice. Oh my goodness, I can't. Maybe it's because I'm so hungry. I've been cooking all day to get this ready. It's delicious, you guys. The juicy beef, a little bit sweet, the tangy of the gochujang sauce, you gotta have that. sesame oil because it gives it a nutty flavor, and all the yummy vegetables in there. It is so good. This is one of our favorite meals that we had growing up. Also, our friends in Buffalo, we used to call this our meal in a bowl, and we'd have it together. I remember one time we had it before a Super Bowl game. That was so fun. And this is really special for me because this was the first Korean meal that my husband fell in love with. So it means a lot, and I hope you guys try this out. It's delicious. Thank you so much for watching.